What's going on, guys? With the dance number here,
Ready
we're going to be
for
watching
battle.
a Widowmaker POV of my own. This is on the PTR, so it's 222 roll lock, and the SR, the average SR is about 3,200, 3,300. Got to make some masters and diamond players into that. So I'm just going to be talking about how my decision making on Widow, why I do what I do, and hopefully give you some ideas. The first thing here is I hear the enemy team has a Widowmaker. She's shooting off shots, which is something you shouldn't do. Like, if you're serious about playing this game, don't take those pot shots. It gives the other team information. So I know she's there. She's up top, so I'm going to do a hook shot up top here. Go for a shot. Alright, awesome. I hit the shot. I mean, that's kind of a lucky hit. That's not going to hit every time, but every once in a while you hit those, and it gives a huge advantage, especially if the other team doesn't have a mercy to reser. We're fighting at 6v5 now, right from the get-go. Hit a shot on the Lucio. Go for the Junkrat, try and clear that out. And right now I'm just playing high ground because they're down the Widowmaker, so they have no threat. There's nothing that can really punish me right now, except for maybe the Ana if she hits a lot of consecutive shots, but she's going to be really concerned with winning her team. The other team's Widow respawned, so I'm going to kind of not take the 1v1 straight up because my team already has the advantage. There's no reason to take that 1v1. Get a shot on the Zarya, clean up this Lucio. Essentially, they're like, even if you're really confident in your Widow 1v1s, you don't want to take that fight. The reason for that is, like, your teams are already winning the fight, so if you risk the enemy Widow hitting that shot, it's an extreme disadvantage for you.
No one.
But there's not much advantage to killing the Widow there because your team's going to take care of it for you regardless. So I'm going to try and play the right-hand angle here and see if I get some shots. Miss the shot on the Ana there, miss the shot on the Torbjorn. I think I just start whipping a whole bunch here, which it is what it is. This can happen sometimes on Widowmaker. The important thing is to just keep shooting. Like, find an angle, keep taking shots. You don't want to go for like perfect shots. You want to just keep taking shots, and eventually you're going to connect. I'm going to reposition the high ground because I lost 2 players. See if I can pick someone off. I'm going to kill a turret. The turrets are really strong. I shot the Reinhardt. That's a good hit. Alright, my team's winning this fight here pretty single-handedly. I call this Tracer here. I know she's there. Nobody does anything about it. And then that Zarya walks up out of nowhere and just melts me. That's a lost fight there. I think if we had killed that Tracer who was hiding there, that Zarya wouldn't have been able to pressure me like she did, because she would have been concerned with the point being captured. We might have won it just right then and there, but that's okay. We're doing pretty good so far. 4:40 on the clock. We've got a couple of ults. We got Grab, we got Earth Shatter, so we can pull the ults, pull them out. I'm going to the other team, by the way, so I'm wrong. we got Supercharged right. We get the Tracer, and I actually get the Zarya, though, so those are 2 huge picks. That gives us a lot of space to move forward here. What's happening? It's like, hold on. Oh, what the? Scroll chat. Why am I seeing this guy in my body? Alright. Gives me the controls. Let me back up 20 seconds. Let me figure out how to go back into first person. Sorry. See these controls. Who is this? What is happening? Alright. Continue. So the enemy team uses their sound barrier, so I'm going to go for the guys on the right side who didn't get hit with it. I'm just trying to take care of their spawn, essentially. I don't want the respawn to come in and do anything. I really like to scare the Tracer because she's going to be doing a lot of stalling, moving around quickly, kind of going back and forth on the point, really slowing things down, but Tracer can be a hard target to hit, so I just go to point, try and move the respawn time away from the other team. Essentially, the more players you have on your team, on the capture point, on the team, the longer it takes for the other team to respawn. Right now I'm calling out that the Zarya's weak. Zarya's hitting a lot. You want to get her up a bit, but still through. kind of close range with a high number of fighting. It's not really worth it trying to go for the headshots. Widow 76 and just kill everything. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now this match has a bit of a twist, and that's kind of why I wanted to record this, because I wanted to show you guys that giving up and losing hope is kind of a bad idea. So what we're gonna see here real quick is that Luke is 836, so he's gonna drop out, unfortunately. Something happens. There you go, he's gone. So poor Lucas left the match. Not much we can do about that. We're gonna skip ahead 20 seconds. Back to my POV. Alright.
One kill. Enough waiting around.
So we're playing 5v6. This is Rollock, so we can't really adjust our team composition too much. We're still stuck with our 2 damage, our 2 healers, and our 1 tank. Even if we wanted a second tank, we couldn't have it, which is fine. I mean, those advantages and disadvantages would be presented to the other team as well in the event that the player left. So it's not really anything worth being upset about. Now, I know they had a guy who was playing Widowmaker last time at the very start of the round. Typically, Widowmaker players, they tend to try and keep pushing the Widowmaker issue. But I'm feeling pretty confident right now, so I'm going to play the high ground like this. If I wasn't feeling confident, I'd be playing on the left side and not trying to take the money over the Widowmaker. Alright, so my elite site hits a halt. I saw the green ball go out. I saw the little laser flash on. I knew I was going to get the kill. I hear my Mercy stepping to my right. I think it's the Genji. Start getting a little scared. I hook over to the left. This is something I really like to do on the Raiders a lot, is just kind of run over to his left-hand side and play over here after they've kind of completed that push. And all I'm doing here is just cleaning things up. I should be able to take the D.Va down.
No one can hide from
my visor to find her. And oh, she just stays out of my point of view. That's quite alright. I know she's over there. I called her out to my team. I'm going to hit her with a couple of shots here, and I'm going to run away. I don't want to take that fight up close. She used her booster to get up. She gets 2 seconds of it. She can't make it all the way over to the other side. So I drop her down. She's stuck in Baby D.Va form. Not building her nuke charge. She's building mech charge right now, so I'm going to leave her alone. I still hear the enemy Widowmaker, so I know they still have one. So what I want to do here is kind of take a different angle, something that's going to surprise them. Essentially what this does is allows me a lot of free shots that actually have to try and focus on the Widow 1v1. Personally, I'm not extremely confident in my ability to win Widowmaker duels, so as frequently as possible, I'm going to take angles that allow me to put myself in a position where I'm not taking the 1v1 instead of just trying to hit the breast. You see their Widowmaker gets a good shot on me. That was really good there. Wrecking Ball probably could have killed me here if he hits some shots. He hits the health back though, so I run away. I know I'm not going to win that fight. I hear the Genji throwing shurikens, so I run away because I know there's going to be people on top of me. My poison mine that I dropped down hits the Genji, poison. Hit this Anna. I should be able to kill her. Easy kill. Alright, so we're in a good spot here. Despite being down a player. Remember, this is all 5v6, so everything we're doing is down a map. We've lost every fight right from the get-go, essentially, at this point. But my team's doing a really good job of, you know, damage boosting me at the right times, putting up shields where they need to be. Our Hanzo's popping off. He's getting a lot of kills. And we've got a Moira, which is really good because they're running Genji right now, and Moira is honestly very good at dealing with Genji. I take out their Lucio. That's going to slow down their push again. Mercy's going to waste the res on him, which means she won't have res for the upcoming fight. Not that res is super crucial on attack in the middle of a fight, but it kind of stopped it. So in that situation, I should have had my crosshair not on the middle of the platform, but to the right or the left. So the McCree had to roll in either direction. Ooh, I hit really good headshots in the way. Since McCree had to roll in either direction, he didn't have to go close to the killer, so I should have just been trying to predict it. I'm trying to deal with this Genji here because I know he's got a hard on for me. Really wants to take me down, so I'm playing positions that allow me to kind of punish him essentially. 2 headshots and a half, and McCree, I didn't hear get res there, and so he's able to kill me, which is fine. You know, that'll happen from time to time. You get killed by McCree's.
C'est la vie.
So we're still down a player.
From my
The other dude hasn't joined yet, which, you know, it is what it is. We're doing pretty good, though. You see they're at 323, we're at 326, so we're actually in the lead despite being down a player. I'm going to stay on Widowmaker here. Now, I don't think this is probably the best decision. Honestly, something like a Torbjorn or a McCree, something a little bit more zone might have been okay. I know, again, he's going for me here, so I try and get the hell out of there. That inadvertently actually gets my Hanzo killed. Because the Hanzo, well, he happened to be where I used to be. Like, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. So that causes my merchant to have the res, toxic healing. Zones me out, so I'm not shooting at the other team. Overall, that Genji ult did a lot. So I know this Wrecking Ball is doing a lot. They can lost their vision, so I shoot the Reaper real quick. So we're going to win the fight. Mercury's ulting, so I'm going to hide from it, get behind his killers. And I'm just going to keep fighting. I'm trying to hit the tanks, trying to chunk them down because it's both going to take care of some of the best contesters with a phone and give me the most HP regen per shot. My biggest mistake there, though, was I was far away from my team there. I was in the corner, the rest of my team was around the far end there. They get a free kill on me. Versus the rest of here, I don't see that McCree looking straight at me, so I'm spawn and die immediately as he hits me with a headshot. So that round's over. A few crucial mistakes on my end there. So the Reaper choice I think was correct. The choice to play that far away from my team was a bad decision. I got overly cocky there. I thought I could win that fight. And then not Wraith forming immediately after being resurrected was a bad decision there. Those two things contributed to my team's fight loss there. They weren't the sole cause of it, but they definitely contributed. Alright. Skip ahead 20 seconds.
Ready for battle.
Skip ahead another 20.
Ready for battle.
Alright. So, yeah, as you can see in the top right, Lucas has rejoined. He's still trying to reconnect though, so he hasn't selected a hero yet. He's on his way back though, so we've got a 6v6 again. Which is really good for us. Honestly, with how good we're doing 5v6, at this point, our whole team's morale is quite good. We were ready to go. That's another crucial thing in Overwatch. Is if your morale is high, your team is playing better. So remember to compliment your teammates when you do things good. You know, six shots, combo, you own them, everything like that. Try and do some skill better. You know, people can tell it's just like, so I'm be happy for your team. If they do good, be happy. They help you play better. So I'm playing the high ground here. I know that they're trying to dive me, but kind of an own so I want to play as far away as I can. I think we're there. All I'm doing right now is hiding in this corner. There's a guy top, but I also kind of want to turn it into the bridge. This is a part of the guy called out to my mercy. I've got some quick saves, so I'm going to be using that right away. What I'm doing right now is actually trying to craft this build. I know we have no research, so if that build is back,
no one can hide from my sight. One after another.
That's definitely I don't end up getting these two kills here, like either this Lucio or Diana. I should be able to get this out of the Orisa altar. I wasn't paying attention. It's the opportunity. But we've killed two DPS like that in the for one fight, so the kind of thing I'm gonna do is she's got that pop-off potential, right? If you can hit your shots like that, just every once in a while during a fight, you can help you win. Again, I know they're going far right, so I rotate far left. I'm calling out to my team on my left side. They're helping out. There's damage to me. She knows I'm hitting shots, so she's trying to play through that. And I'm calling out the damage I'm doing. That's how body trying to create. I'm body trying to hit again. I'm saying, no, this is happening. We're an OT that's getting deployed. And then King Charles and I'm right there. Sorry, buddy. Point is mine.
Score 2-2. Switching sides.
Alright, so we did a really good defense there now that we had 6 players. Team morale is very, very high, which is good. All we've got to do is take first tick on the point. So I'm going to stick on Widowmaker. Of course, I've been doing very well on her, so why not stay on Widow? Now at this point, I haven't heard anything from the other team like I did on the first round. I didn't hear any pot shots or anything like that. So I'm kind of going in blind, but the safe assumption is that the other team would have a Widowmaker, so that's what I'm kind of playing for. I'll likely try the same hook shot that I did on the first round, just to be safe. It also gives you a little bit of scouting potential. You know, even if there's no Widow, maybe there's a soldier or a Hanzo up there that you can call out for your team.
3, 2, 1.
This first hook I almost always recommend. You hit the ship, let go of space, jump hook, and I call it to my team. I'm like, there's no Widowmaker. I don't see anything. So my team feels a little bit safer, especially Nightmare. The other kind of takes some space here. Now that Diva, she really overextended, so I just try to body shot her as hard as I can. Nectar, which is awesome. Now it's just kind of trying to take pot shots. I call this Sombra the second I hear her guy before I can even actually start shooting. And Bard was able to come help me. That's right there. And from here, we've got 2 kills, so this is just kind of take shots and win the game. So take down the Orisa. Missed the McCree a whole bunch of times. Missed the Mercy on the res. Finally get her. Orisa's back up. Still my priority. Just a couple body shots.
No one can hide from my sight.
I call the Sombra coming in with my Infra sight. Call the Diva coming in up top. That's game.
Victory.
So that's essentially my thought process while I'm playing Widowmaker. Hopefully you learned something from this video. If you enjoyed it, or if you'd like to see more, just let me know in the comments.